What's up, everybody? Another day, another batch of pots. Let's get it going. Lily Rose, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, how's it going, Leah? Hope you're doing well. Another day, another batch of pots. Timing any today? Probably not. I don't know. I have some saucers I gotta do toward the end of this because I gotta make these pots and then saucers to go along with them. So we could time those. There's some bigger saucers, so they'll be interesting to do. First cup of Joel pots. It's what's for dinner. I mean, yeah, I know you eat clay all the time, so I guess. For me now. Most Americans seem to only eat breakfast for dinner. Holy Rose, I'm doing good. Good, nice. You know what I love? Good. I just realized I don't have one of my main tools over here. Course. Of course. Horse is a horse. Hope you guys are all doing well today, by the way. Carol chimes. Carol chiming in. How's it going, Carol? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Hang on. I just need to grab one of my tools here. I had one of those big orchid pots in red that I made the other day. I smashed pretty much. Getting ready to bring it upstairs, so I had to remake one of those in red. So this tool was over at the red station. I doubt she would do that, Joel. Carol's a sweetheart. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. You all want to like the stream, Leah says. Yeah, do it up. Or don't. If you don't, whatever. You and I should both be working. Should is the right word on there. Why aren't you working? Must be nice not working. Must be nice. Are you on holiday up there? Yeah, how's it going? Hey, hope you're doing well today. That's exactly what I was talking about, girl. Vibes. The vibes. Dude, I went to gathering of the vibes, bruh. Lily says tomorrow's the last day of school. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your vacation. Night, big beer mug. Yeah, that would be one big beer mug. That'd be a Johnny Depp mega pint night. And thanks for tuning in. It's actually a flower pot, but yeah. We'll just mead. Yeah, good afternoon, Sabrina. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for always tuning in. I can see you scratched out below the desk, what here, giggling in the stream. Yeah, if that's what you see. Oh, you love school. Okay. Well, cool. Well, then I'm sorry you have a vacation. Chrissy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for tuning in to another Ben Wolff Pottery live stream, everybody. See? So, yeah, who is it? Knight, you said? That's a big beer mug. That'd be a big one. And I made this same pot yesterday, guys, but I need 24 of them, so, with sauces, so I'm making 12 more with 12 more sauces. And then what? Should I make a Christmas tree, Joel? The Christmas tree? I've never made one of those. It was fun watching you live where you're making a Christmas tree. It was interesting. I've never made one. Yep. Yeah, Chrissy, same poop, just different pile. I like it. Yeah, basically. Turning mud into pottery. It's not water in the wine, but it's mud in the pottery. Crummish tree, please. Is that how it's pronounced? Crummus. I'm like a crummus. I don't know why I thought of Beavis Butthead when I read that. Make a crummish tree. Yeah, I've never made one. Maybe I will after I'm done with this. If I fly through this, I'll make the hugest Christmas tree you've ever seen. Carol is Butthead. Nice. Real nice of you. Does that make you Beavis then? Oh my God, there's 18 people watching. Oh my God. Thank you guys for all watching, and the 12 likes already, by the way. Thanks for tuning in on your day. I'm making a simple sketty for me. So fun. I'm gonna put in a big scoop of ranch on mine. What? I love Christmas songs, but my brother is like Scrooge hates Christmas. Leave it to Beavis. I like it. Leave it to Beavis. Leave it to Beavis. Gail, how's it going, Gail? Gail says, hi Ben, I thought I'd stop by and see what you were doing to avoid my errands for a while. Well, appreciate you joining in. And I hope you're doing well, Gail. I am making some more. I made 12 of them yesterday. I got to make 12 today with matching saucers, but they are roped rim, 4-pound half pots or squat pots. That's what we call them. So basically a squat flower pot with a roped rim design. So that's what I'm up to. What are you up to? You having a good day? Oh, you said you're trying to avoid errands. Look at this. Going good. How are you? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. Can't complain. Well, I could, but what's the point? What's the point of doing that? Night. Greek clay is more advanced at that night. What's that? What's that, Night? Greek clay art is more advanced at that. Gail says your pots are beautiful. Hey, thanks so much, Gail. I appreciate your kind words. You're always so nice. Okay. That one's done, folks. Just applying my branding. We have a debate, the Ben Wolff t-shirt, the Ben Wolff hat, the Ben Wolff flower pots, the Ben Wolff, it's like Spaceballs. I never wanted to brand the side of my pots, and then somewhere around, I don't know, 96 or something, 7, my dad made me a stamp, said you got to brand it because people need to know who made this. I was like, okay, I'll listen, and I never looked back. Kind of just wanted to sign the bottoms of them and let the pots do what they do on their own. But for flower pots, I brand. But for the glazeware stuff, I do not put my name on the side. Glazeware should not have, in my opinion, should not have any kind of branding on the side. That's just my opinion. Your pots are beautiful. Kumar, how's it going, Kumar? Hope you're doing well. Exactly, no point. It only makes you feel worse. I try to focus on the positive. Yeah, good thinking. Yep, it could always be worse. Yeah, sure could. Kunal says, how are you, brother? I'm doing well, thank you. Gail, I agree with you 100%. Were you... Wait a minute, Chrissy Grace, were you born before 1996? Yes. Much before 96. Lee writes, orb? I don't know what that acronym means. Because I was born before 96. Or are you just saying make an orb? Oh no, Chrissy. Way before that. In a galaxy far, far away. A long time ago. Night, Roman. Yeah. Wow. What was going on there, Rander? Okay. Yeah. Maybe that was the, yeah. 10 down for 10 seconds. Oh, that's the one from last time? Yeah. Well, you only timed him out for 10 seconds. So, he'll be back. Yeah, that'll teach him. Right. Girls. Scissors. Cut. You cut off. You cut off, everybody. So how are you? Oh, the weather outside is frightful. And the comments are so delightful. If you got no place to go. I don't know. Actually, I do enjoy all your comments. Keep those letters and cards coming, everybody. Back when letters and cards were a thing. An actual meaningful message. How many seconds is that? 86,000. The 24 hours? That's a lot of seconds to do. I can't do math, everybody. I'm in love with you. Oh. So, everybody seems to be doing pretty good that chimed in. And what does anybody have a New Year's resolution? Let's talk about that. How about that? What's your New Year's resolution? Is there such a thing for you? Mine's to floss, and I'll just do that at 12:01. Joke stolen by Michael Scott from The Office. Oh, I didn't scroll up. Yeah, Joel writes, what is a letter? Yeah, exactly. Let's see, 24 hours. Yep, now. Oh, Carol's out of here. See you. Hey, have a good day, Carol. Thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate you. Finally. Bringing the stream down. I was wondering why the numbers are so low lately. Like, I just need some more views. But Carol comes in with her messed up algorithm and just starts messing everything up. Yeah, but have a good day, Carol. It's always a pleasure to see you in here. He's gonna throw a shoe at you. Yeah, more like a brick. Joey Peterson. Yeah. How's it going, Joey? Welcome back. Yeah. Guys, don't be nice to Carol. It will inflate her ego and I'll have to deal with it. Well, I don't know, Joe. I don't know if that thing could be inflated anymore. It's kind of a big deal. Mickey laka is the thing to say on a bright Christmas day. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So I asked the question, but nobody in here has a resolution. I got nothing I want to change. I got nothing. Steven, what are you making? I'm making flower pots. I'm a potter by trade. So I'm making flower pots. Roped rim, 4-pound roped rim squat pots, let's call them. Make it easy. Half pots are confusing. The British would say half pots because they're squat. So that's what I'm making. And thanks for tuning in, Steven. Hope you're doing well. Mine is to stop lying to myself about starting a New Year's resolution. I like that one. Like I told you, mine was to floss. And I'm going to do that at 12:01 and get it done. Because my other resolution was to accomplish something. Yep, don't make a resolution. I said, yeah, there you go. There you go. I guess that's the... Oh, okay. Joel's got a good one. Steven, when did you start making these flower pots? Like, how old was you? I was a child. Actually, I have proof. My father's a potter, and he trained me since I was a wee little lad. That's me. Back in probably 1983, this is probably. So, a long time ago in a galaxy far away. But, yeah, no, I've been making pots. I mean, literally, my dad had my hands in clay. The moment I was popped out, basically. Fresh Cup of Joel says, my resolution is to sell a piece of pottery. Well, I guess I'll have to buy one from you, even though I feel like I should get some free pots from you, Joel. And then I'll get them and resell them for you. Just kidding. Just kidding. And I hope you do actually follow through with that. Selling a piece of pottery would be pretty awesome for you. That's the next step. Though I don't think you should be focused on selling. You need to focus on making. Because selling will turn into a whole different nightmare of emotions for you. Where pottery is just blissful when you're just making them. How much do I charge? Or can people gonna like it? Am I gonna get negative comments? Am I gonna get positive comments? It's just nonstop with all that stuff. I wiped up on the screen and now I have clay on the comments. We Ben Kenobi. Yeah. Well, if you make a Pottery Kenobi, I'll buy it from you, buddy. 'Cause I'm old Ben, apparently. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to change the channel name to Old Ben Kenobi. Can you make chess pieces from clay? You sure can. My dad made a chess set. I have not made one yet. I should. Actually, my friend in here, Fresh Cup of Joel, and I were talking about that the other night. I have not played chess in a long time. Very long time. Like 24 years, 25 years. So, I'd probably be horrible at it, but I wouldn't mind playing a game. It'd be fun to do, and you can most certainly make them. Oh, bud, you're getting the free pot. Or Todd, I'll be bombarded with them. Actually, Joel, whenever I get my own store, I will take a ride up to Canada, fill up my van with your pots, bring it back, and then just sit back and sell them. Retire from what you're doing. Actually, not a bad idea to sell some of your stuff. Future note, Joey Peterson, I would love to watch that being made. Oh, yeah, that would be cool to do. I mean, there'd be some carving obviously involved. So, yeah, that would be fun to do. I'm down to do it sometime. I'm a production potter, so I always am making specific items. But that being said, making some of those would be really fun to try. The Wolff chess set. It's a chess, not chest, everybody. I might make some soon. Yeah, I think you should, Joel. That'd be cool, because I mean, small amounts of clay that you don't have to go crazy with reclaiming, but you could throw the pawns, fine and dandy. Obviously, like the knights and the stuff that have squared off things would have to be carved, but yeah, no, that'd be cool to do. My wife makes dice sometimes, so I don't know do I have any here? There used to be a batch down here. I had them right here for good luck. Where are they? Nah, where the hell did you put them? I don't know. I had some good ones though. She made some awesome dice. I can't find them. Where are they? Knight, are you Canadian? Very much not. But apparently people think I am. I don't know, Joel. They think I'm Canadian. What are you talking about? Does it sound like I'm Canadian, eh? No, I'm American. I'm from America. Well, what about you, Knight? Where are you from? Considering your name is Knight, spelled the way it is. Are you from England? Yeah. Just for everyone, presents to be late. Uh-oh. BR says, if Joel hasn't already told the postal strip. How's it going, BR? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Joey says, yeah, you could probably even use Reclaim for them. Exactly. I mean, you could use Reclaim for anything. Guys, I have probably at least 2,000 pounds of clay over there that I need to reclaim. Because every time I make a pot, like this little bit comes off. I put it off to the side. And then I just get going on with the next pot because I'm a production potter. So there's going to be a stream soon, probably, where I am mixing clay for the whole stream. So I'll be scrunting. I might be swearing during the stream because it gets a little painful. No, I'm just kidding. I won't be swearing. I never do that. But I do need to do a lot of reclaim. Yeah, you'll probably end up doing that, Joel. Yeah, good idea. He's an honorary Canadian. Apparently, I've been inducted into the... So I've never even been there. That'll be cool. Which state? I'm in Connecticut. What about you, Knight? Where are you from? BR, all good. Just enjoying watching you throw some clay well in it. Nice, BR. What you knitting? What you knitting, kitten? A reclaim stream together? Yeah, my reclaiming process is a lot different than yours, bud. I'm down. I'm literally gonna throw a bunch of mine into a machine, hit reverse on it, walk away. It'll just be like one of those streams you're scrolling through and then it's just like something nonstop. Maybe I should do that. Just put it on, let it go, and then I can come into the chat and we can all just talk. Probably not something you'd enjoy, but maybe YouTube viewers would enjoy it. What do I know? What do I know? You're knitting a dragon tail scarf for a friend. That sounds pretty cool. My mama knits me these every year. This is a hat. I forget the amount of wool. I think it's 20% wool, something like that. But yeah, I get one of those every year. Actually, a few of them, and I put them into a box for future. I think it'd be cool as a bot. People could see two ways of reclaiming. Yeah, I'm down. We should do that. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to do another co-stream whenever you want to, bud. Always fun to do that. I might say your name wrong, but Chai Moon, new to your content, saw you were live and came in for a moment. I love pottery and watching pottery be made. Maybe one day I will dare to partake. I hope you do, there, Partake, and thank you for tuning in and making such a nice comment. Appreciate it. Yeah, give it a shot. Maybe take a class, see if you like it. This is what I do for a living, so I kind of don't remember the days of it being a hobby because my father was a potter, so I was always around pottery. So that's why I enjoy watching people just getting started, such as Fresh Cup of Joel. Hello, Random. How are you today? And you guys got to eat, Joel? Let's see. How many pots do you have to make? I have to make thousands and thousands of pots a year. This is the answer to that. But today I'm literally just doing a dozen of these, a dozen saucers to match these, and then I don't know. Joel just mentioned a Christmas tree. I've never done one of those. I could mess that whole thing up. I had a feeling coming in here. I said make something different afterwards. That Joel, I don't know. Maybe I brought it up myself because I was thinking about it. Hello, Random writes, gotta love YouTube to bring you or us awesome potters to watch. Oh, well, I appreciate those kind words. Hello, Random. It's very nice of you. Yeah, I enjoy being on here on YouTube. It's fun to do, and there are a lot of fun people to watch. So, and people seem to have fun watching. Well, it says 25 likes, so 25 people liked it anyway today. Please, this beer I'm knitting hats for everybody to shoot for Christmas. You're even streaming some of it. Cool. I saw your short about the commercial this morning. That's so wild. Oh, I know. Seeing one of my pots in an Alka-Seltzer commercial. Yeah, that was unexpected. My wife and I were watching TV, and it literally was like that scene from whatever, the Quentin Tarantino movie there, where Leonardo DiCaprio was like, hey. So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, that's what the movie was. It was literally like that. That's why I clipped it into that, because that's our exact reaction. But we've seen that a lot. So we saw one of my pots in a show called Blacklist with James Spader. We saw one not long ago. Actually, one of my dad's pots, I think. Maybe mine was in there too. I couldn't remember. In a Netflix show called The Perfect Couple, or The Perfect Couple, with Liev Schreiber. But it's funny because we see those all the time, like in magazines or whatnot. Like my pots are in the background ever because they're everywhere. That's cool, Clay from Colors, though. I just finished a ton of nice. You can really tell too. They showed the stamp and everything. I know. That's why we were like, yeah. Plus the design, it's more or less like a lot of times I see the design and they're like, that's it. The one that was funny was I stopped and took a picture of it. Was from the show Blacklist, because not our favorite show to watch, but I really enjoy the way James Spader delivers lines and these epic monologues. And in the middle of one, they zoomed over, and there was one of my pots sitting on it. I think it was a table or whatever. It was sitting there. Planned it up. It was obviously mine. So there's certain things I do with these. Yeah. Residuals on a flower pot, on a set piece. Hey, you know, that's what happens. You always wonder where these things go, and it's funny because I do have a few director friends, and I always wonder when they buy pots. Like, I wonder if those will show up in a television show somewhere, or a movie, or whatever it may be. And thank you guys for whoever's just tuning in today. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. You guys hanging out. If you like it, share it to everybody in the world. Let's make this a pottery party. Yeah! Moon, have fun hanging with you. I'll look for you on live. You got a new sub. Have a great day. Oh, thanks so much, Moon. Thank you for tuning in, and thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day as well. And thank you for hanging out and joining the Wolff Pack night coggle. That's what it is. Get that residual from a. I don't think set pieces can get residuals. Do you ever get bored of making the same pots over and over? No, because I do different designs usually every day. So, but I mean, there's a lot of similarities for sure. But, you know, there is a factor of being a, you know, production potter where you are kind of making, you know, things over and over and over again. But and the reality of that is, yeah, I could be making one-of-a-kind pieces, but to sell those one-of-a-kind pieces takes twice the amount of work on the other end. Taking pictures, blah, 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 blah. So if I can make, you know, 24 of one item and take one good picture or two good pictures for that item, and they all can be the same, it's good. Hey, let's do a flip. Whoa! All right, there we go. We're good. Flippity dip. But no, I don't get bored. Hey, I'm happy with what I'm doing. You know, I might have showed in other streams me being irritated, and that was more so from people writing ridiculous things, but in life in general, I'm a happy man doing what I'm doing. I have no other jobs. I had a lot of other jobs, and I'm happy doing this, so. And I hope everybody in here finds happiness in what they do for a living. By the time I read chats and look back, you're done with another one. Am I flying through these today? I might be. Was your pottery always so thin? Walls, or did you have to work to that? I mean, as a child, they were just chunks of clay, so yeah, I had to work at it, but I had it figured out probably by 15 years old, at least for specific sizes. You know, but then you move up in size, say you start making 10, 20-pound pots. You gotta learn a whole different method on how to move that kind of amount of clay. So yeah, there's been moments where, yeah, you're always learning. I would say almost every day, your hands and mind and everything is learning something from doing this. Because it's not the same every time. Every method, I mean, the methods are the same, but every pot is not the same because everyone has a little bit of something different to it. Colors from clay, I'm super happy. Nice. Live stream. I love that you changed your name live. That's awesome. I'm responsible for a name change on YouTube. That's my claim to fame, and I'm sticking to it. So like this one right here, we have a chunk. You probably heard it. Let's see if I can get that chunk out. This one here too, huh? This needs to not go into reclaim. Floor is for the time being. So exactly what I was just saying. Every pot has a different situation. And that coggle tool and a wheel. You used it. Yes, I did, Knight. And yeah, I don't show that tool very, closely because I make those, and it takes a long time. It took a long time to figure out how to make them correctly. So yeah, I don't know. I use it quick and kind of can't see. Maybe you can. I don't know. But it's more of a trade secret for my father and I both. Certain things. I'm an open book when it comes to a lot of things, but certain things I need to keep close to the chest, so to speak. Fellow Crestinian. Oh, that's awesome. You crustaceans, you. Throws it on the floor, right? Well, it's not going into clay. You're right. I should have threw it in the garbage. What a jerk. What a jerk. That spot where I dug out that hard rock or whatever was in there. I'm gonna do a quick Pottery Doctor moment. This one is whatever. This one's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. You can't relate. Jeremy writes, favorite holiday drink? Water. Every day is a holiday. I drink water every day. In fact, my favorite water to drink is Poland Spring. If Poland Spring's listening, please send me a lifetime supply. I want to be sponsored by Poland Spring. Poland Spring is the best drink I've ever had in my life. Ah, it's good. Cut, clip. Eggnog. Haven't had it in years, so nice. Knight, Mr. Potter, are you a really kind and hardworking person? Thanks, Knight. Appreciate you. Where are you at, Knight? Are you in the States? Hello, Random writes, eggnog. Haven't had it in years, though. Yeah, noggy. I haven't had it in years either. Real thick and just eggs uncooked. The Fresh Cup of Joel writes whiskey. Whiskey. A Tennessee whiskey. Whiskey. A little whiskey on that. I like scotch. Scotchy scotch. It's good for my belly. Tastes so good going down. Eggnog is pretty good. let's see. Leah writes, Ben, when Chad comes back, are you going to move to the next time slot? Because I was thinking, don't worry, too hard. That can mean Chad is 1 to 3, you to 3 to 5, Joel. Yeah, I go when I can go. I'm doing, like, I might just go whenever. I do not have a plan with that. And there's no, like, ownership of time for streams. So if I go and Chad goes, or if I go and Joel goes, none of us are, they're saying to each other on the side, hey, man, that's when I get to go. I own you too. So I'm just going to go when I can go. Yeah, no real, I do not have any plans. But I figured I'd just hop in and do this while, we talked about it in a live or whatever. But yeah, no plan on that. Night from the city of skyscrapers. Well, that's a few of them. Are you from the Big Apple? Or the Big Banana? Yeah, bourbon or whiskey, eggnog is nasty. Yeah. If I was to drink out of all the whiskeys, I'm going with Scotch. Specifically Lafroig. If Lafroig is listening over in Scotland, please send me a free bottle of cast strength to warm my belly this holiday season. Though I haven't drinking Scotch in a long time. I get it out of hand. Maybe I should drink a whole bucket full here on the live and see what happens. What's the smallest pot you've ever made? Not just for display. A thimble. I've made a thimble, which is just enough to cover your little pinky. It would flow well. Yeah, I know it flow well. Yeah, I mean, we're not like, it's not like we're a, we're all friends. We're all good times, but it's not like we're a conglomerate or an actual pottery channel. I mean, it's kind of funny that it would be like, it's kind of funny how it is working out, that people are doing that. It's kind of in a natural format. So, need enough time for commercial breaks in between. But yeah, no, I don't. I'm just gonna go when I can, and I still might just go around this time. I don't know. We'll see. Though I do enjoy doing night lives as well, but it's kind of really hard to do because I'm already working during the day too. So. And unless I went back to my 20s and turned into a nighthawk again. The bean. What's this? Yeah, oh yeah, what's the smallest thing I ever made? Actually, I made a bunch of beads for some bracelets. So those would probably be the smallest things I've ever made. Correction, I lied. I'm sorry. And if I think of anything smaller in the meantime, I'll let you know. Welcome to the cult of pottery. May I take you? What the? Oh, goodness. What is that from? Is that from something, or did you just off the dome on that? Fun fact, when I came to the U.S., I lived in Bristol, Connecticut. I nearly died when I saw ESPN in the middle of nowhere. Right? Yeah, I've been in that building a few times. Bristol is not that far. It's probably, I don't know, 35 minutes, 30 minutes from me. And yeah, we did a trip to, I was in telecommunications in high school, and we went over there and had a tour of the whole place. And then later in life, one of my friends, I think when I was like 20 or 21, one of my friends had a good friend that was an audio engineer over there, so we went over there and he helped us master a album that we did together. And really cool building, really awesome place. But I like that fun fact. So, are you in Connecticut still, PR? Let's see, Color from Clay. Just off the dome. Colors. I don't know how we're taking that from you, but I thought it was funny. Like, are you sending money that I don't know about? Skogan. Hey, neighbor. Oh, we're neighbors. Oh, are you the one that said you were in Cornwall? Is that it? I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind here. 'Tis the season to not remember a single thing. Your name definitely sounds familiar. Colors from Clay for the Colt. Hey, we got a super chat. Thank you, Colors from Clay. I don't really have anything to do. Oh, you know what I could do? Colors from Clay. Uh-oh. We got a super chat. Hey-oh, super chat dance. There you go. Thank you so much for that super chat, Colors from Clay. That is absolutely. Oh, I liked it. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. You're too nice. And you did not have to send a super chat, but I do appreciate it. Very nice of you. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You're in Massachusetts. I remember now. You were on the north coast. Up there near Boston, right? I got you. I remember I went into the whole Bill Burr stuff. You're not from Southie, right? You don't go and do to MIT and just fill out math problems that are on chalkboards. But thanks for tuning back in, Skogan. I appreciate it. And Colors from Clay. You did not have to do that super chat, but it was really nice of you to do. Sorry, I should have had anybody who's epileptic in any way, shape, or form before I press that button. But Colors, that was so nice of you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And that's what you meant by taking your 401k. That's great. For the cult. Colors from Clay says from the cult. For the cult. Yeah. Keena, howdy. Great to see you live again. Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning back in, Keena. Hope you're doing well. See, is a part of showing support. It is. There's a button on that stupid lighting thing that I got that goes into a strobe. I just thought of it. Whenever somebody does that, we're gonna do something like that, maybe. That's what to do. But yeah, he's sneezing, but still able to type, Randers. Okay. I mean, Randy, you might be up there as funniest. Yeah, no, in South Carolina, but work in Connecticut. I worked in a 62-bed hospital in Connecticut when I first came to the U.S. As a travel nurse. Oh, cool. 62-bed hospital. I wonder which one that one was. Is that 62-bed hospital? Okay. A Yukon branch or something? I don't know what you're writing. the most. But thanks for tuning in. Colors from them. Anytime, man. Thank you for the fun streams and answering some of my pottery questions. Of course, Colors from Clay. And thank you. You really didn't have to send me money. You should be saving your money, but it's much appreciated. Yeah. You're too nice. My check. Oh, whatever. And now I'm in a. Oh, Joel. I hope that's not the case, Joel. My heart goes out to you. Have you seen the James Bonds? Have you seen the James Bond series? Like all of them? My favorite was Sean Connery. I don't know if I've seen all of them. There's quite a bit of them. But I've seen some. You mean James Bourne and Jason Bond? Sorry to hear that, Lily Fresh. You'll eat her. I mean, they might serve burgers in there. Okay. Actual pottery question. Skogan writes, what's the best way to dry plates so they don't warp or flex up in the middle? It drives me crazy. Yeah, so plates are really hard that way. So as they flex, because they flex up in the middle, like what you're talking about, a nice way to do is to make them concave just slightly toward the middle of the plate. So then when it does that, it levels itself out. And also with the side, rims, you can face them down a bit. So when they dry, they flatten out. So it's a lot of messing around to get it right to where you need it to be. And plates, everybody's, that's the one thing everybody's like, oh, do you make plates? You make plates, you make this, you make that. And plates are actually some of the hardest things to do. They're not hard to throw, but they're hard to get out correctly, and they're hard to fire. You need to have some really cool kiln shelving to make them all work perfect. So, good question. I hope that answer helps you a bit, Skogan. But yeah, I would try to make the middle a bit concave, so then when it dries, it comes up and is flat. But yeah, I feel your pain on that. Because I didn't have anybody tell me that. I had to figure that out on my own. So hopefully that maybe will help. Don't do it like an extreme amount, just enough, just as much as it's going up. Kind of figure it that way. Randers writes, you got cheeseburgers up there? I'm on my way. He has hot cheeseburger sandwiches up there in Canada. That's what they're called, apparently. All right, this is a pottery stream. Sometimes it is. You got a quarter pounder on the grill for you, Randers. You don't do that. You still call them quarter pounders up there? I figured you guys were metric. Mousy Master, I make my own clay. Use vinegar to help settle. Yep. I've used vinegar as well before, and it does help a bit. I used apple cider vinegar once. My clay molded. Yep, that will happen if you add anything acidic to it. Is there a way to sanitize the clay? I mean, I don't know why would you have to sanitize the clay unless you put something absurd into it. Once you fire a pot, it's gonna be sanitized. It's gonna get up to a glowing red hot where nothing can live. You could probably throw with that moldy clay. I don't know. Don't listen to me, because if you have an open wound or something, you're throwing with moldy clay, that might not be good. But I've done it before. And there's nothing wrong with me. Let's see. Hi, Muirhead. How's it going, Muirhead? Hope you're doing well. Skogan writes, thank you so much. Hopefully that works for you with the plate situation. Because, yeah, nobody ever told me that. And I finally figured out, hey, if it's warping up in the middle, just do a little concave. And then when it dries, it'll flatten out. So try it out. It's going to be a trial and error for you. And an annoying one at that. I am a metric man in an I'm a metric man in an imperial world. Live stream. The kiln is the sanitizer. Yeah. But no, I mean, because they were talking about throwing with moldy clay after they put apple vinegar in. Because if you put vinegar into your clay while you're mixing it, it does help with plasticity. Yeah, so it can help with a few things. But if you use apple cider vinegar, you will get mold if you let it sit there for too long. If you do it and use it right away, you'll be good. But if you let it go for a while until you're ready, then yeah, that won't be good. Hello, Random. It's beautiful pot, Ben. Thanks. All right, what was what? Hang on. Let's see. BR. It was either in New Britain or Meriden. That was 20 years ago. Okay, very cool. Gail, I make weights, put in them in the middle of the place. Yeah, there you go. That works too. I cut up old cloths or sheets and fill with sand. There you go. Hey, that's another great advice for you, Skogan. Yeah, my advice was to, like I said, make it concave in the middle just slightly, and then it'll come up to normal. But I like the weights in the middle too, as long as it's not too heavy and it's evenly dispersed. That should work as long as it doesn't create any cracking. Hello, Random. What was that? I don't even know what you meant. Hello, Random. You made a funny sound. It made me laugh. Oh, no, I said there's nothing wrong with me when I have thrown with moldy clay and I hacked off the side. It was a joke. Gail, my kitty litter or sand and tie rubber band. Yeah, that works too. So it's evenly dispersed weight. Or if you're near an ocean, you are near an ocean, Skogan, go down to the beach there and dry out some sand, put it into a bag, and it'll evenly disperse weight. That's a great idea. Let's see, BR. Does a lot of clay ever get wasted? No, I can reclaim everything. Let's see. Max, oh, hey, how's it going, Max? Hope you're doing well. Joyce, what's going on, Joyce? How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing okay? You know, and drying your plates not slowly, not quickly, is another factor there, Skogan. If you're still in here. Oh, 41 likes. Appreciate you guys for doing that. And Colors from Clay, I appreciate that super chat you did there. It was too nice of you, if you're still in here. Bo says, doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Yeah, I'm doing good. Tomorrow's the last day of work after some time for the holidays. Nice. Yeah, I kind of got to work through all of it. I mean, we'll take Christmas Day off, I guess. But when you have a business, you're running out of home every day, you're doing something. But I'm glad you're getting a good vacation there, oh. Sweetie pie. Yeah, except the piece you threw on the floor. No, that was a little chunk of, that was something that was in the clay. So that could have been a piece of rock, a piece of metal, something, which I'll clean up. I know exactly where it is. I can see it. You know what? I see it right there. Hang on. Let's get that out of the way. Hey, there. Two of them. I did one yesterday too. Yeah, so it was like a rock or something that was in the clay. I don't even know why I do that because it annoys me so much. When I go down to the shop, it's funny, to my dad's shop, and where I get there, I break out the mop, I clean up everything, all the floor, and then he starts making it. He'll just, all that clay that I put off to the side, he just takes and he'll just go right on the floor, like right after I mopped everything. It was like, dude, but he's an old dirty potter. Kogan, okay, I've covered my plates in plastic, but it seems like it took a while to dry. That's okay, but it's normal for a long dry time. With plates, yeah. The slower, the better with plates to avoid cracking. And if you cover a pot with plastic, it could, essentially, if it's completely closed off, clay is like a sponge, so it could essentially take forever for it to completely dry. Very Pearson, just want to say now, if I don't see y'all, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. You too, Joey, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always being so nice here in the chat. I appreciate you, and I hope the same to you. Happy holidays. And yeah, Merry Christmas to ya. And yeah, if I'll be doing a live stream before the new year is out. I won't be going live New Year's, but I will be. I'll be doing one in between Christmas and the New Year for sure. I'll be on here. Should I cover it with a cotton sheet or something, or just cover it with plastic and leave the sides open and not tuck them in? Yeah. Or so if you, it depends on how long are you going to be away from the plate? I mean, is it in your? Can you go and do something with the plate every day, or is it something like you're doing a project at a building and then you're not able to come back into that building for a while? How much? It's in my home, yes. Okay, well then, yeah, so you could cover it and leave some air on the sides. It'll just get to it, because right now, I mean, it's pretty, or at least here it is. I mean, you're close to the ocean, so you might have a little bit of a different humidity level, but it's very dry here. So I had those big pots I made. One of the last streams, those really big pots that I made, and they dried so quick. I mean, they're pretty much almost ready for the kiln, which is abnormally fast, but they didn't crack, so I got lucky. It didn't have any indirect fan. So yeah, I would try that. How much clay do you go through in a month? Really depends on the month, but you usually go and get 1,000 pounds every week and a half or so. Something like that. Sometimes every 2 weeks. So, a lot. And it really depends. If I'm making bigger stuff, I could fly through 1,000 pounds in a couple of days if I was making like 10-pound pots. That's only, what, 100 of them? Gonna get some sleep, but you have a good Christmas. Thank you. You too, Max. Thanks for always tuning in and having a good time. And Happy New Year if we don't talk before that. Yeah, you too. Happy New Year to you. And don't get all wild on New Year's. Behave yourself, Max. We know how you get in the live sometimes. But yes, happy holidays and Happy New Year to you, Max. Appreciate you. How much do you spend on clay annually? Well, that really depends on the year. I'd have to go and look back. I actually don't pay attention to that stuff. My wife deals with that stuff because if I looked at it, I would go crazy. I really don't enjoy looking at that stuff. I would never do such a thing. Behave. I know you wouldn't. But clay's a lot. Clay's a lot of money at this point, so that's why whenever somebody pops in here from like Texas or Arizona or something, and they're like, you know how much clay we have in our land? It's like, it'd be kind of cool to buy a property that had clay right there. I could just get a tractor and make a big pug mill machine to process it. Blunger, I guess I would say it would be called. See you later, O. Keena, is it necessary to cover the pots, etc.? Won't dust blow off in the kiln? Wait a minute. Is it necessary to cover pots, etc.? Won't dust burn off in the kiln? Depends on what kind of dust it is, but no, you don't cover anything in the kiln. She's talking about, I think Scogan, is talking about drying pots to try to slow down the drying process in that. In the kiln, yeah, dust, if there's wood dust, it'll, burn up. But if it's clay dust, that clay dust could fall into your glaze or whatever. And yeah, so hopefully that answers your questions, Keena. Joy, most of it's red clay around here. Yeah. But yeah, 4 or 5 feet deep, you hit clay layer. It's really rock, and it's really rocky, but you could clean it pretty easy. Nice. Where again are you, Joey? I always forget where everybody is, and I'm so sorry for that, guys. You're in South Missouri. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know, it really depends on finding the right place with a clay shell for that. I'd be happy with red clay, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be white clay. I'd be very happy to have a piece of property that I was able to dig my own clay. Maybe someday. By that time, I will be too old and too tired to dig my own clay. But we were driving by a place, they were doing highway work. And I had all I could do not to pull over and be like, could you just please bring that dump truck load up to my house? Because it was all clay. The whole side of the hill was clay. And I was just like, maybe like a year of it. see. Okay, I got a high laser temp thermometer. And I use it during firing. It works well. Nice. What is it called? A pyrometer? Works well. Is it necessary to use witness cones? I mean, are you using an electric kiln with a kiln setter, or are you using an electric? Well, no. You said you have. Why would you have a pyrometer if you had an electric kiln with a digital readout? If you have a digital readout, then you can somewhat trust it, but it's always good to test and make sure. But the thing is different spots in the kiln, depending on your venting system, everything, different spots in the kiln can be different temperatures. So you might find that different glazes work in better spots in the kilns. Yes, electric with a sitter. Okay, yeah, I would do it just so you know where it's at. You know, they're not that much money for but you don't like something up there. That way you know where it's at in the kiln itself. Like put one down low, put one in the medium section, and then in the high section, because there's usually 3 sections to an electric kiln. So I would do that just for testing and making sure everything's working correctly. Because say like something happens with one of your elements and the bottom elements aren't working, then you might be like, why did this come out differently than that last kiln? I need to know. Trey Pearson, have you ever tried digging around where you're seeing it? Might be surprised. I would be surprised because I have done it, and it's definitely very bony here, very rocky. So it's really hard to dig at all without a machine. And yeah, there probably is clay at a certain spot, but like our whole property that I would be able to dig through is definitely not. And then my mother and stepfather, they own a farm, and I always said, oh, there's got to be clay over there somewhere, but it's just pure fertile dirt. There is no clay shelves found. So yeah, it's either all or nothing with that. Let's see. What's a witness cone? Okay, so a cone is like just a piece of clay basically that melts at a specific temperature. So but it's shaped in a cone. So when you fire in a kiln to a specific temperature, the cone will bend over, and once it bends over to a certain point, you know what temperature it was. It's the old way. It's an old thermocouple, or like a better term, thermometer. But it's an old way to be a before thermocouples. There was witness cones. I hope that answers your question. I don't know everything, but I'll tell you if I don't know. But I do know that stuff. Muirhead, by the way, Ben, you have good lighting there. Okay, you like the lighting, cool. Yeah, I was wondering. I have I bought this very embarrassing thing to buy at Walmart the other day. Standing in line. I felt embarrassing anyway. But it's a lighting thing that you put your phone in, and it projects onto the wheel and everything. So yeah, I've upped my game with the lighting. But I'm glad you noticed, Mira. That's cool. That means, and I appreciate you saying that, because I didn't know if anybody noticed. I know Joel knew about it, so he mentioned something in the last stream, but for you to pop in and say that it works. And yeah, anybody watching, check out Muirhead's channel too. He's another potter. Also, Fresh Cup of Joel. I don't know if he's still in here, but I hope he left. Oh, ugh. But yeah, yeah, it's good you noticed. Is it the lighting on the wheels all right? I mean, I know it lights up my face more, which is a little annoying, but it's a beauty thing. I mean, that's pretty much what it has on the side of the box. Just some girl. uh, the wheel is good too. All right, thanks, Mirren. That really is the more important part. But I just don't have the. I mean, we're both. I mean, Murad and I both are making a basement, so like setting it up to look like a show is almost impossible. I mean, you at least have like an area behind you that's whatever, but my area behind me is literally everything is set up against the wall here. So my tools are all hanging here, everything. So I don't have much room to mess around with the camera and get a good angle. So I have it on the side view, the side where you can see my tools. But I'm not thinking too far into it. BR, thanks for explaining that. Yeah. Crankbases, it works. Oh God, finishing up with Joel. Well, he left. Okay. Whew. And that is the 12th one, guys. Sweet. Time to move over sauces to make for these, for this one. Thanks for the 44 likes, guys, today. Appreciate that. Or 45, I guess it says. It's weird. One phone says 44. The other thing says. But yeah, appreciate you doing that. You don't have to do that, but I think it helps. I think it helps. My emotions. Muirhead says he's going to do some glazing tonight. Nice. You gonna do that live? I'm trying to hold back from saying a glaze stream because that sounds 18 plus. That's cool. Yeah, you probably have a lot of pots you need to fire off. Do you have pots in there ready for like Christmas gifts or anything you need to fire off there, Mira? Why do all books say make bats out of plaster of Paris? I made 2 and they suck. Well, that's just, they would do that at times. So, and yeah, I'm not a fan of them, to be honest with you. I'm a personal everybody's got their own likings. Some people, throw with plastic bats or plastic bats. Some people like just throwing on the wheel head. I use MDF board. Other people use like 1/8 inch, like these bats. I can't stand these bats, and I have a ton of them. These are little 1/8 inch. What's this board called? Actually, I'm sorry. Muirhead probably uses these. I'm bashing them. They're 1/8 inch little. It just the bottoms can, if you leave the pot on there for too long, the bottom just like rips up, and it's not really a good quality for what I do. So like I said, everybody's got their own thing, and I'm not knocking anything. If it works for you, go with it. If it doesn't, don't. But yeah, I use, these are, I believe, at least a quarter. Maybe they're 3 each. No, I think they're a quarter. MDF board. And they're sturdy, and they've never warped on me, surprisingly enough. Some people have had horrible luck, but MDF board in the 90s is horrible, comparative to MDF board in the 2000s. So let's see, crying face, yes, live. Okay, yeah. Mine says 46. What, likes? Yeah, mine says 47 on this thing. It doesn't matter. If you guys liked it, you liked it. I appreciate it, though. The one I have are hard. They haven't ripped, but they do warp. Yeah, but they do warp. Yeah, well, that's what I don't like, is the warping. Yeah, and the ripping, like, I don't know if I have any here, because I'm pretty sure whenever one's ripped, I'll show you what happens if I have one here. It's even, I think I threw out the ones that rip in a pure potter's rage. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think I got rid of the ones that ripped. But I got all different kinds. I have 14-inch bats. I have, some bigger ones. Actually, this one. These are some of my big boy bats for making big pots. These are big MDF bats. I have to take off the splash pan to throw with these pots. So splash pan goes away and I make a mess. So I got a big handful of those. I'm making, like, I don't know, 30-pound, 40-pound pots, all that stuff. So we've got a whole batch. And I actually have a whole system I never tried out, which I need to do sometime soon here. My dad he gave me a system, it's an MDF board with a 4x4 cutout on the inside that you put these little 4x4 things into. Fresh Cup of Joel has one that you use for tiles. This one is for, like, thick MDF blocks, but I haven't even tried that system out yet. Yeah, Masonite. Yeah, that's what it is. You're right, Streaker. Thanks for tuning in. Merry Christmas, everyone. The husband is taking me shopping. I'm on a hunt for American Barstable. Great work. Bye, Ben. Bye. Thanks, Keena, and thanks for tuning in. And Merry Christmas to you. And to everybody here, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, whatever your holiday may be. Where do you get your MDF bats from, Ben? Thanks a ton. How thick are the ones you have? The ones I have, I believe, no, let's see. If these are 1/8 inch, these have got to be quarter. Yeah. So, 1/4 inch thick. Actually, I got these from a place you can cut your own, and I've tried it and this and that, but I realized, hey, listen, instead of doing all this work, why don't I just get them? And I got them from a guy in Massachusetts. Oh, goodness, I have to look up the name. But I will take note and look up the name and let you know in one of the next live streams that you pop into. And hopefully I remember to do so at the end of this live. Actually, if you stay to the end of this live, just write that one more time so it's fresh in my memory before I go on. This potter's just things go away. Let's see. Muirhead loved watching your technique with changing the shape of your pot last night. Nice. Was able to watch for a little bit. I'm sorry I wasn't able to watch for a long time, your head, but I think I might have missed that. I have to keep flipping them. I'd like to make some MDF. Yeah, making the MDF is cool. It's just doing a whole bunch of them and sticking them together, and then making those 10-inch on center holes perfect. And you can do a router. Fresh Cup of Joel said, I did too, Joyce. Going to try that with a smaller piece. Nice. A random guy. Thoughts on, nope, don't have any thoughts on it. Is what it is. Joyce Watson. Cool, Joel, yeah. Yeah, Scogan. Yeah, okay, yeah. They weren't, I'm not gonna lie, they weren't cheap. The MDF bats aren't cheap to buy. They are most certainly cheaper to make. So if you have anybody that has a router, whatever, you might be able to make some, depending on how many you need. But if you just need a handful of them, like if you're not doing a lot, Sheffield Pottery sells them. Over by you might have Rusty Kiln. Rusty Kiln might sell some of those. But I know I get a lot of my stuff from Sheffield Pottery, and they sometimes have the wooden MDF bat. Yeah, you're right. You have a workshop to make them, exactly. Might as well. I mean, that's, you're gonna be saving the money on that. Now, Scogan, I'm making plates right now. They're saucers, but I don't have that issue that you're coming up with the center of the pot humping. So like I said, you might want to take Gail's advice if she's still in here with dispersing the weight and whatnot. But I have had that problem before in the past, and that was with specific types of clay. So it might be a clay situation for you as well. That was one thing that we also didn't talk about, is what clay are you using? Because it's a good stoneware body. You shouldn't have to be going through all that effort to do that. Here's a newer one. So this is a newer MDF bat. So that's tough to even get off of the out of the knobs there. I can't even tell what those emojis are. I'm straight. Maybe it's straight time for some glasses. Can't even see what those are. Oh boy, guys. I guess it's time for glasses. They look like very nice bats. They are nice. I love these things. Um, all right, so you stoneware with a slight grog. I did use a weight to put in the middle of the plate, but I took it off because my plate was dry, but then the middle was wet. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, the evenly dispersing thing. I don't think I've ever done that. But evenly dispersed weight with like sand in a bag or whatnot to do that. It would make sense, but it would probably be at the leather hard state, obviously. Otherwise, it would mess everything up. But yeah, I don't think I've ever done that method. It does make sense to have it evenly dispersed and try it that way. Sounds like a lot of effort though for a plate. Okay, I'm good. I put weight on it about half an hour after throwing. It sounded like I should have waited till leather hard. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise you're just going to deform your form. Sorry if we talked about that and then didn't give you that piece of advice. Just take it and whip it out the window. Next morning it should be all right. It's like the worst advice ever. That is the sound of a new bat. Yeah. What was it say? Ben, sorry I wasn't able to make it to your recent lives, but hi. Hey, Lucky, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Scogan says, I want to try a different clay, but all the pottery shops are about 3 hours away. Yeah. So I get my clay from a pottery studio place. So that's all they carry. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, Sheffield Pottery is probably 3 hours away from me. And shipping clay is expensive. So, I mean, yeah, you can only kind of use what you can use. I understand completely. I'm very lucky. I'm Sheffield's like 2 towns north, maybe 3. I mean, they're big towns, so, but it's not really. I mean, it takes us 25 minutes or something to get there, maybe 30. But it's a beautiful ride, and my wife's been doing it. My wife's been going up and picking up the 1,000 pounds, then lugging it all into the basement, getting her workout in. Okay, good, nice. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. You're right. I've allowed my plates to dry slow and haven't had issues. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I do. Exactly what Muirhead Pottery just said. I just allow them to dry really slow, no fans, no direct fans. I mean, if there's air movement in the room, there is. Man, I might try and cut bats out on the, I'm gonna just cut them out on the laser. You know, I just have a laser where I could just, yeah. Might as well try that, Joel. Yeah, probably would cut through 1/2 inch MDF very easily. And then, yeah, you just line up your 10 inches on center for your holes. And then just find your bit that fits into the other bats, the holes that you have. Lucky says, I gotta go, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi, almost Christmas, and if you celebrate it. Yeah, we do, commercially, so yeah, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. And yeah, I hope you have a good New Year if I don't see you in here before then. And thank you for tuning in today, Lucky, hope you're doing well. Yeah, do it, Joel. Joel, do it. Your lack of vision is blinding me. Scogan, how long does slow mean? Like 4 weeks? Oh, that's a really long time. A week? Depending. I mean, you're doing 12-inch plates. They'll shrink down to 11.5, something like that. I'm guessing. Yes, Happy New Year to you, Lucky. Appreciate you. Thank you. The laser will cut those holes too. Of course they will. And my chat just went to something else. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course they would. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, just measure those holes so they're right for you. Muirhead, I'd pay you, brother. Right? Uh-oh. You're going to pay for Canadian MDF board to be shipped. Lucky. Yeah, see you later. Scogan says, thanks so much for answering all my questions. You're all so nice. I'm originally from Nebraska, and some of these mass people mean business, so I appreciate it. Well, they're not mass holes, are they? I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. I love people from Massachusetts. But I understand. I'm in Connecticut. I mean, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts. Yeah, they're going to drive you off the road and then yell at you for doing it. But yeah, people in Connecticut make that joke when there's a Massachusetts driver in Connecticut. And I'm sure you have jokes about Connecticut people in your state driving around like we don't know what we're doing. Because the roads in Boston go like this instead of like this. So, but yes, some people call Massachusettsians assholes. Miriam says, my clay has a lot of grog. Yep, I think it's better for ovenware. Yeah, it really depends on how that glaze is sticking to it. Some sure are. First time I drove, I got flipped off probably 4 times. People would go with a four-way stop. Well, see, that's the difference, is because that's that way there, but then when you get up to Cape Cod, everybody stops for everybody and says, go ahead. At least they used to. Or maybe in the off season they do. That's what I noticed when I got there. I was like, oh, people are actually stopping and letting people go. And I usually go, if I do go out there, it's in the off season. But I was like, oh, people actually do that. Because here it's like, yeah, you go or you don't go. And you get yelled at. But yeah. You never know. With New Englanders, when it's a day for a New Englander, it's a day for everybody. That's the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles, eh, Joel? They call it a Canadian standoff when two cars are stopped. No, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. It's a Canadian standoff. I love it. You guys are like fighting to be too nice to each other. No. I'm the nicer one. No. You don't. I'm sorry. I'm the nicer one. That's awesome. New England, we basically visit at our four-way stops. Yeah. The people that don't understand right of way anymore, yeah, that is what annoys me. And you, especially up in Mass, you guys have a lot of rotaries or roundabouts. We only have, I think, the town I'm in here in Goshen, I think we're one of the last standoffs that has a rotary. But it's a true testament to people not understanding right away. When you get up there and you see, oh, are you to the right? Well, are you gonna, who's going first? Well, if who's on first, who's on second? But who's on third? Yeah. Definitely. And then it ends with us both saying sorry to each other. That's what I was just going to say. It's the parlay. Muirhead says, so far the glaze has held up fine, but I'm going to do some without glaze on the baking surface. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. It really all depends on like what you're making too, with all this stuff. There's so many variables with, do you want it to have grog so you can pull, or do you want it to have this and that? I was just discussing this with my father earlier today, because he made a bunch of glazeware with our red clay body that has sand in it, and the whole time I said, hey, geez, you may not want to do that. So now he has what he is considering traditional redware. A bunch of sand and grit in it. Made the way it was in the 16th century. Without lead. Right, okay. Exactly. Oh my god. I'm sorry. What you talking about? I'm the nice guy. What you talking about? I'm sorry. I think you should go. I think that whole thing. should be turned into a short. I mean, it is fun. All right, I got 3 more of these. Dun, 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 dun. Though that's the thing about Massachusetts. I actually really like Massachusetts. The land, I guess I should say. Like when I was younger, I really wanted to live on the Cape. My grandmother lived up there, a couple of my aunts. And going up there in the off season, I was like, this is great. There's just nobody there. Oh, this clay is wicked hard. That was ridiculous. I didn't know if I'd actually be able to do that. I don't know if you could tell how hard I'm pushing, guys. That's ridiculous for a little plate. Do you use metal stamps or rubber? I use metal. Linda says, y'all just made my day. I'm a prior auto claims adjuster, and those were some of the worst days of my life. And what saved me and pulled me out of the nightmare escape was clay. Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, thank you, and thanks for joining in here today. I hope you're doing well, Linda. Welcome to you. Yes, I like it now. It's home, and I've grown a backbone, so that's helped. Yeah, you've grown a backbone to the... Yeah, I get it. I understand it. Here, it's so mixed here. So even to the point where I have friends amongst each other that fight each other over sports teams. Like this corner is like really into New York, but half of this, like every town here is like half and half. Like say Giants and Patriots, like people literally will like fight over this stuff, and it's ridiculous. Let's go again. Yes. And Linda, you handle the Mass, New York, and New Jersey for your auto claims? Yeah. Well, I'm sure there was a ton of them. Yeah, this jackass pulled out in front of me. We don't see that he actually pulled out in front of you. Yeah, he did. I'm telling you he did. So fill out the form. Yeah, I could hear it. I could hear what you went through. Sorry you had to do that. Glad you found clay. Joy, what do you have to make it? Wait, what all do you have to make today? I've seen pots and plates so far. Is there a list of stuff? Yeah, so these plates are going with the pots I made. So these are going to be the saucers to match those flower pots. So that was what the agenda is. I also had to do a bunch of kiln stuff and I could do a ton of stuff, Joy. I don't think I'm gonna be making much more. That's the thing, most people think pottery, oh, it's just making. It's not. There is trimming, there's drying, there's firing, there's packing, there's shipping, there's taking pictures of products, there's it's endless. There's selling. There's emails, there's communications, there's blah, blah, blah. So it's nonstop. But I imagine if it was just making the whole time, I would just 8 hours a day on the wheel. Pre-prepped clay for me. There'd be a lot of stuff made. But, let's see. What do you have to... Linda says, you nailed it. No, I'm sure. I think I went with the Jersey accent there. If it because I could see them being the worst with the line about it. I don't know if I could go back and forth between Jersey, Massachusetts, and New York accents to have a three-way conversation with poor Linda on the phone. But that's what I pictured when you wrote that. Anyway, that's what was going on in my head. First cup of Joel, Christmas tree. Oh, you want me to make a Christmas tree? I've never made one. Because this is the final saucer now. Oh, God. I just realized how dorky that is. Sorry, Chad, if you're listening. Do it. Yes, and one person doing the work. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Well, my wife wouldn't be having it. Live, that's spelled D-E-W. Do it. Do it. You will pay for your lack of vision if you don't. All right. Well, hang on here. Because I was watching Joel do his way. Let me just think about how I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay, I'll do one, Joel. Well, I will try. Try? There is no try, only do. Carol asked for it, so it must be so. Carol did? I don't see Carol here. What are you talking about? Make a lizard on it. You make a lizard. Alright, hang on here. What's your clay here? What were you doing? 2 pounders? You doing a 2 pounder? Something like that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just thought about what I should do. Make it completely different. You're using 2 pounders? Make a litter at the beginning of the stream, bud. 1.5. Technically speaking, he's using 1.5. Okay. Let's get all that then. It's roughly. I got an idea. Oh, I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try that. Wait a minute, is this gonna, yeah. You should have stuck with Joe's way. Joel's way? I'm totally, I literally just thought about doing the complete opposite of Joel's way. Just to mess with him and see if it works. So, this is more of a joke. That's such a jackass move. Who is Joe? Yeah, I don't know. Hanging out in Joe's garage. He's Frank Zappa's buddy. Scogan, a lot of powder will wait to stamp until leather hard. But your way seems easier. Is it because you don't trim those? Yeah, I don't really trim much. I mean, I scrape more so than trim. totally gonna mess with Joel. If this works. Is that what you're thinking, Joel? Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, I've never made one of thee. Are you bothered by what's happening here, Joel? You don't understand? Do you see the next move of what's coming at this? Sorry, was that cone? Yeah. Well, I've been asked to make a Christmas tree, so this is, I'm going with a whole different, I'm messing around with one of my friends is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, hang on. How am I going to do this? Okay, yeah. You guys still see? All right. Show off? No, I just thought of it. I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying to do this whole different method to mess with you. And it's not centered. So, you're going to see it all messed up because it's not connected to the wheel head. So let's throw it not connected to the wheel head. Let's see how this comes out. Oh, you know what? I should probably leave the top open. No? Were you leaving your tops open? Or you were completely closing them? I think you were totally closing them. But I think you should have it open because you want to use like regular light, don't you? Like a candle. You know what? Hang on one second. I need to get this picked up and put into the center. It's connected. How's that? This is hilarious. Definitely never done one of these before. Well, that way the whole bottom is completely open. Big old fat Christmas tree. Just the way I like it. I'll close it off, but I figured if you actually were to use a light, you know, I figured if you actually use see, I would use an actual candle. Wow, this way is not working. Joel, you might have me. You might have a fail on your hands. My vision. I will pay for my lack of vision. Yeah, I've never disconnected a pot before like that and then tried to close it together, but it is what it is. It's happening. I probably should poke a hole on the inside of this. Well, it's going to turn into a handbell, Joe. I like the idea of going it completely backwards. Here. Pulling Christmas trees with Ben Wolff. You're just watching a video producing pottery in India. Corey said, yo ho, how's it going? I put holes in the tree like ornaments. Linda, yeah, I'm pulling. I'm gonna pull a Christmas tree instead. Oh my goodness, this is the most hilarious thing ever. Where we got going? Where's my knife? Well, Joe, that was a complete fail. I definitely wanted to try it upside down. We're cutting under, pulling out. I'm just giving up on it. This is hilarious. Perfect way to end the stream with a complete fail. Inverted Christmas tree fail. Hi, I'm Joel. I'm Joel. I'm Fresh Cup of Joel, everybody. How's it going today? I'm gonna make a Christmas tree. This is entertainment. This is how you do it. Yeah, everybody, this is how you do it. Do 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 do. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Oh God. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, you should definitely keep that. I know, I'm going to send it to the Canadian. Time Joel. Oh, he's got an underbite. I love it. Nothing worse than an underbite. Okay, well, Joel. Okay, we're going to make a fresh cup. What the fuck? Oh, this is. Where's my knife? This looks nothing like a star either. Oh, actually, that looks like something horrible. Okay. I will cherish this. I bet you will. Clap. Oh, Joel. I don't know. Let's see. What else can we do to mess with Joel here? I'll close that in. Yeah. Okay. You're the new cone guy or mascot. Yeah, no, Joel is a good friend. Okay, yeah. Well, I had no idea where this was going. I was gonna try to do a Christmas tree, but I wanted to do it inverted. I guess if I went the normal way, things would have went a lot easier. I guess I could do it again. What do I have for time? I'm running out of time. I told you this would be good. This is a whole hand puppet. Fresh cup of Joel. Ain't nobody pondering on Joel. How's it going, Joel? Look into my mouth. I have fingers. Joel, you know what? This is you, Joel. This is you on drugs. Singing like Bobby Boucher. Yeah. What is he up to over there? I don't know, Joel. All right. I mean, I could try a normal one. I thought it would be hilarious to do an inverted one and do it completely backwards, because I find that making things completely opposite is funnier. It was all going to be in humor. But yes, I could most certainly. Let's try a regular one if I have to. He's crying, right? Well, he's from Connecticut, so, well, you got that right. You got that right there, Mary. Linda, yeah, sorry, guys. This is all just complete ridiculousness today. And I hope nobody was offended by that in any way, shape, or form. That was solely to poke fun at a friend. But I will try. Let's actually try to make one. And in the vein of the way Joel was referring to and intended. What if I was? I don't really care. I was just saying I'm sorry for you. So he would pull it up like this. Hey, shut up up there, puppy dog. No puppy, bad puppy. Skogan for like, I'm out of here. Starting acting like Massachusetts. Alright, let's get that water out of there. And let's just close her up. See, I could have did this the easy way, just like this, but no, I wanted to do an inverted one. And all I'll do is close this up completely. Just like so. A lot easier if I did it the way. This is the way. Yeah, see how much, it was actually way easier to do it that way than the other way. So, sorry for those antics, everybody. I thought that was hilarious. Add a cup handle, Joey. Um, Scogan, thanks for everything. Merry Christmas, man. Yeah, you too, Scogan. Thanks. It was hilarious, Muirhead. Send you a pic of something just like what you made. Who the hell around slowly reeled on? No, no, I won't. I won't listen to anybody. Completely not listening to anybody today. Okay, Joe. Touche. All right, well, let's make one for real. So, I just grabbed clay. This felt like a pound. So, that's what I'm going with. And, wait a minute, to get this right. Oh, okay. Let's just do something like this for the bottom one. I'm literally just taking my scraper and using the butt end. Impromptu. Trying to think about how to, if I can make one of these and then make a star at the top. It's interesting to try. Like I said, I've never done anything like this before. Now, what do we do? Oh, I got an idea. Okay, let's do. All right. Get this box. I'm actually happy it's Christmas time, guys. If mine were holding air, yeah, I'm sure they were because they were plugged up. So once you cut into them, put a little hole near the bottom. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. Just like shingles, I guess, or bricks. Wouldn't mind cutting out the thing so it has, I mean, making it the luminary is way cooler, I would say. This branch is bigger. You know what? That branch is not bigger. I'm just an idiot. I've never been so focused in my life. Improv, yo. I know, right? Oh goodness, I'm missing chat, guys. Sorry. I don't know if that made sense. It did make sense. Looks like a rocket ship. Does it? Made out of brick. I mean, I suppose I could. Oh, I'm gonna see what's going. I see what could happen. I don't know why I'm so focused on this. I like the idea of the inverted one completely. Because it would have been funny if I closed it off and. Oh, you know what I did was I guess if I inverted it, I didn't need to. Yeah, I didn't need to make it like hollow all the way through. I could have had the bottom closed off, so when I flipped over, it was ready to go. Dirt. Well, I don't know if I should add anything else to this. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and we have more concurrent viewers than normal. Of course. And the Zen art of making Christmas tree out of clay. I know. Everybody in the office was wondering why I was laughing so hard. I bet. Forever will it be on YouTube? Yeah. Bulbs. Hello Random just writes bulbs. Oh, bulbs. Bulbs. Yeah, now I get what you're saying. Make some bulbs for it. This is turning into a bit of a ridiculousness. It's a bit of silliness, really. Sam, your head. I let out a good chuckle. I might have actually cackled. Well, really, I mean, this is not. Let's add some bulbs. Oh, this is gonna be so messed up looking. I don't even know. Hopefully my wife's not like, hey, are you getting done down there? We were supposed to be at somebody's house an hour ago. I hope not. This is gonna look so weird. It had to be weird, just for Joel. It's gotta be. It's gotta be weird. It's for Joel. You're watching Zen Moments with Ben Wolff Pottery. I bet. I just wanted to ruin it for you. No, I know. I'm gonna go every other. I got what you were getting at. Creepy looking bulbs. This thing's starting to look like the Matrix. This is what Neo had in the Matrix for a Christmas tree. Oh, when a potter loses his mind on a live stream, what could happen next? Oh, goodness, guys. I think I chose too many of these. This is straight out of the Matrix. What in the hell is wrong with you, Ben? This turns into like the longest stream I've ever done. It's a porcupine. It's a mining drill bit from the Matrix. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Or from Total Recall. I got 5 kids to feed. That guy, when he was driving the mining thing at him. Oh, that's it. That's it. The potter has lost his gourd. Not that he ever had it to begin with. Insert Joel joke. This is absolutely absurd. This is probably the ugliest thing I've ever made in my life. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, what the hell is this Christmas tree? This will be for sale on BenwellPottery.com for $1.2 million, everybody. Oh my God. I don't even know. Oh, Randers was the one that wrote bulbs. I appreciate the extra 30 minutes of... Oh, was it held for a review? What happened? Somebody wrote here, a freaking idiot. Oh, I gotta see what they wrote. I bet you are, Superman. This is your kryptonite right here, bud, for the other end. Take that kryptonite, shove it, you know where, bud, huh? Whatever you're into. I mean, this is. I'm actually making this for you. It's started out to be for one of my friends, but it's ending up going to be called the Total Recall. This is the Total Recall 2025. It's when Quaid's return. The balls are like slowly getting bigger on this. This, I said, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Maybe the stupidest content I've ever had on my channel as well. That's even a word. Your ratings just went up, did it? I doubt it. 420 dislikes. I don't know. I made a joke about making one of these at the beginning, and then Joel said to do it. It's all Joel's fault. Everything's Joel's fault. I'm gonna send this up to Canada for him. This will get stopped at the old What in the Lord's name? You guys ever see the show Derek? There's a scene in that show where Carl Pilkington's character takes this, I guess, frog, and he takes it away and puts it at a tag sale. And Ricky Gervais's character comes back with the same frog, thinking he found a pair, and he says, "No one ever has made a second one of those. They made one of those and they stopped the machine immediately after." That's what I'm getting from this right now. I should never, who knows? When I actually look back at this, you know, it might just be like a masterpiece. A masterpiece of shit is what it is. You make your butt plug. No, I'm not dog fart, but if that's what you're into, I can most certainly. Actually, this would be a perfect one for you because it would not be painful at all. What is that substance? It's actually clay. I'm a potter. I normally don't do anything like this. You come in at a very strange moment in my life, career, everything. And everything will be judged from this moment on. Yeah, it's clay. Linda says Derek is so good. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that moment. And that's reminding me of that moment. I found you a year ago, Super Froggy. Nice. I know it is clay, but is clay in the chemical name? Clay. Stonework, clay body. Joel, are you still in here, dude? This is ridiculous. This is all for you. I've done too much for you. I buy you a wheel, then I ruin my career by making something so ridiculous. Joel, you looking? There's your Neo Matrix Christmas tree. So, I'm going to cut, you know what, I'm not going to cut a hole in it. I'm about to cut this thing in half. So there's your Neo Matrix Christmas tree. I don't even know if that's what it is. It's more like a drill bit. Yeah, you just went blind. Need holes for light. Oh, Jesus. Oh, of course you do. You had the bulbs, now you're going to do light. Holes for light. Are you serious? I'm not done with this thing? Ah, what in the blazes? I'm about to ruin it. That's what's about to happen. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Who would do this? Why would somebody do this? You call this art? It's Jerry Seinfeld's reaction to this. Wow, a pineapple. Yeah, exactly. That's so cool. Yeah, I know. I need some Shrek's Christmas tree. Yeah. Let's hold him hostage by just feeding him more ideas for the tree. That's pretty much what's happening here. I'm under attack. This is straight up right out of the Matrix now. I don't even have a votive candle down here. No thing. This is gonna be the never-ending. This is the never-ending story. This is the story of my life. Let's do something so redunculous. This is actually made for Tim Burton's new movie called Ben Wolff's Nightmare Christmas Stream. A Nightmare Before a Pottery Stream. Oh shit. Or number 3 topper. Yeah. Oh, I need a topper. You're feeding me the idea. Oh, this isn't gonna end. This is gonna be a 4-hour stream. No, I'm putting in overtime. Overdrive. Topper will have to be. What I should do is drag my wife down here. She would have been able to do one of these. Actually, make it look cool. This thing looks like a. A real genius made this thing. What I should do is put it on my website for $1 million. That's what I'll do. It's like a whole joke. You're watching. Dude, this is so ridiculous. This doesn't even look like a tree anymore. This literally looks like a. I don't even know. I could just tell what these comments are probably going to be. So, I watched back on your stream there. 30 people unsubscribed. Well, if there's ever a time for a good tall glass of whiskey would be right now. So I forget this ever happened. Just kidding, guys. I'm having fun. I hope you're having a blast. This is a hilarious live. All right. Can you put a candle in it? Yeah, I don't have a candle. And we love you in your heart. I don't know if you love this art. Why are you putting holes so light will come out? It's going to turn into a Christmas luminary, apparently. It was supposed to just be a Christmas tree. Now it's. I've been taking suggestions nonstop. This is. Which wasn't the brilliant of ideas to take all these suggestions. The light is going through. I'm like, why is that not going through? Looks very classy, Benny. I know. Well, hey, that was out of pure request, you know. For a nominal fee, you could have the Big Ben 2025. Copyright by Ben Wolff Pottery. I think you should give up on the body game and just make these. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, I don't know. $1 million. Somebody please send $1 million super chat. I will do that. put a candle inside its scoop dangerous. Won't it melt the clay? No, it would not. If I actually fire this, clay turns to stone. So, but no, clay does not melt. It'll dry it out quickly if I do that, like in this live stream. But at the same time, I don't know if I even have a light. Oh, and somebody else wrote the tapa. I had to make a tapa. Oh, did I make a full base for this? I think I made a full base for this. Yeah, it could be. A million or a billion. Right. What's next? I gotta make a menorah. You know what? Instead of a star on the top, I think I'm just gonna put. Oh, you know what I'll put on the top? All right. Now I got clay as non-final liquid. Oh, you threw in garlic choice. Oh, it's trimming time. No, it's fine, Joyce, but now you have me thinking. Okay. Hang on one second here. Let's see. I don't even know if I made this completely. Oh, on the inside. We'll send this guy for a little ride. He lives. Oh, duh. Idiot. Dumbass didn't even. Okay. Joel, if you're watching, show us the clay. You've seen it. You've got it. Here, honey, what did you make today? Holy Christmas tree. I told you, it's a masterpiece of shit is what it is, with a weird looking Frosty the Snowman up front, which reminds me of like an ant type creature like Joel. Hang on, let me see if I have a hang on. Oh, I don't know, guys. I do not know anymore. Let's burn this thing. Burn, precious. Ooh, right in the freaking clay. Come on, get in there. What the hell's wrong with you? I made the hole just big enough for... Well, I don't know if you can even tell if it's lighting or not, but it's lit. Do I have to like shut everything off? Actually, if I shut this off, I think my... So it's in there. The candle is lit. Let's see if I turn off the light here. I had to fix that noise. All right. Okay. Watch it crack. Well, yeah, that'd be fun. It'll be blow up. All right, we're fully dark. I don't know. It's really not lighting up. It's really not lighting up at all. Ooh, I got creepy lights. Look at that. Guys. I don't know if I'm cut out to be doing Christmas trees, as Joe calls them. Buddy, the problem. So, I did it. It's not ever what I expected. Go out. Oh, now it's a smokestack. See the smoke coming out of it? It's a work of art. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, bud. Love my dry. Love the drying rack. You guys have it so nice. Yeah, this is my wife and I built this, and we have I have one for saucers over here, and then I have a kind of like a bunk bed setup. Well, maybe three bunk beds. So 4x8 sheets, 3 layers high. But yeah, it's good for having direct fan and then indirect fan. 70 likes. People like this. Those likes went up. Oh goodness, it's a work of art. Pottery Muirhead says. Dye the candle holder, please. Dye it. You mean kill it? Oh, hot wax. Well, then I'll burn off in the kiln. If I even fire this. I think I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Honestly, don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm quitting pottery, guys. I'm kidding. But if you enjoyed yourself today, thank you for watching. I was supposed to go to 1 to 3. Now it's almost 4 o'clock. I can't believe I focused so hard on something so horribly bad. It's just, you know what? Get rid of this snowman guy. He's pissing me right off. let's make this like a, there you go. That's a little better. Do you have lice? No, I don't, bud. Oh yeah, you cheers stuff. You made the same joke. Got it. Fire it, please. It's the Matrix. So apparently, in the Matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're gonna be having Christmas, and this will be the Christmas tree that Neo proposes to Trinity at under. Unbelievable. I've never done anything as silly as this, and I don't think I ever will again. Actually, I've done way sillier things with clay. I have one over there to show you. As if you think that's the weirdest thing, if I think that's the weirdest thing I've ever done, no, this is the weirdest thing I've ever done. This piece is what I call Joel. What you talking about? What you talking about? My name's Joel. We got Joel. What you talking about, bud? Ugg Chugs. I'm from Ugg Chugs. I'm Bert. I'm in the Bert crew. Ugg Chugs. Bert. My tongue. The back of my head. What am I? What am I? I should just do this for a whole stream. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Howdy doody. Look at the nose. Even the nose was a lizard. There's your lizard. That is exactly what I look like in the morning. I don't know, and I never want to find out that bad. Linda, yeah. Super chat, super chat. Hang on, we can make this. I got this. Careful, guys. Uh-oh. It's Joel's party time. Oh, well, I wasn't really pleased with buying that light. Random frog with legs wrapped around eyeballs. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Artists are crazy, guys. We're crazy. If you can't tell. Muirhead might play it off like, oh, I'm just a normal guy making pots. He's crazy. I know he is. I don't know. I haven't met him in person, but Muirhead, I know you're probably in here, but sorry to call you out, but I bet you're crazy. Joel, you're crazy. And I are. We're all a bit crazy. We have crazy thoughts. And apparently it comes through with our work. Muirhead's laughing now. Yeah, you're crazy for watching. That's right, El Random. You all are. But no, I appreciate every single one of you. You just saw me waste. No, not me. No way. No. What you talking about, bud? Can't be me. I'm definitely not normal. What's normal? Let's talk about normal and what it means to you. Just kidding. We'll save that for next time on Delectable Dishes with Benjamin. Another wild one, guys. All right. Muirhead the Maniac. Well, you might be. You never know. You just like, you know. I don't know. Seems like a really kind human being. He definitely is a very kind human being. But I bet you can lose it from time to time, I would imagine. But anyway, I don't know if this helped my stream and followers or anything. Probably lost a bunch of people. Thank you guys. Always appreciate you. I'm going to get going now. And I'm going to go rethink my life. And the whole path that I'm on. That's a Star Wars quote. Don't get any weird idea, guys. Yeah. you will go home and rethink your life. Take care. Take care and stay not normal. Thank you, Joyce. I'm sorry to creep you out. I know you came in to watch pottery, and well, you watched it today. Fresh cup of Joe. Thank you for that. Well, you're welcome, bud. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Thank you, guys. And yeah, next time I think I might just sit here and talk with you. Let's have a talk. How are you? Are you okay? Night Pro, great stream. Live, see you later. Ella Random, thank you so much. Oh, hello from Germany. As people are popping in, hello from Germany. Guten Abend to you. Stay classy, tree. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just about to end here. Tasting Klappa. Ja, no sprechen Sie Deutsch, sorry. Me dumb American. Anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. And thank you for tuning in. And yeah, thanks for whoever subscribed today. And obviously 71 to whatever people hit the like button. Appreciate that. And we'll catch you next time. I guess I'm going live tomorrow. What am I talking about? I'll be here tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Tune back in for some more insanity stuff. Stay classy, YouTube. Yeah, pop a wheelie, do an endo. Drive it like you stole it. Whatever.